That reminds me, I need to browse on this side, right? Okay, this is work browser, which goes over here, and we'll be using that to download, if I need to download shit. Can I hear myself? No, I don't hear myself on the stream. That's odd. Huh. Huh. Oh, I see why. Oh, I see why. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Dun, 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 dun. My Skype received files. Hey, look. I need this one open because that's the script I'm going to be reading. Oh, it's right here. This is a script. I don't have the new assets yet, so I'm gonna have to import sequences. Hey. Now this part, I mostly use standard music, but it's gonna be a bit annoying. But hey, I need to import anyway, so, look! Project names! Project names! Top 5. I'm gonna use some of the top 5. It's a top 10, but basically the sequences use the same algorithm. Same presets. So I'm gonna first take the sequences and the numbers with me, because those one I want those in first. Oops. And sequences copy. Le pasta. Le pasta. Yeah, that's. Now I need to upload the standard assets, which is in every project. I am going to use the last project I worked on for that. And you'll be thinking, why not just take it from the last? No, because I'm going to have to choose. I'm going to manually choose music. It is a bloody mess. I can't use this. Top 5 Wowie stories. Maybe this one has a better one. Ah, this one's already neatly set up. I'm not gonna... Doop. These are the standard assets I need. I always copy them over. For obvious reasons. And you're thinking, why are there copies? That means my fucking... Oh, I can actually swear. What am I saying? It's my personal stream. That pretty much means that that the audio crashed. I mean, the audio crashed. Premiere crashed when I was streaming. You'd be thinking, where's the fucking music? I don't have any music on mostly. I only do it during streams when I can. I can turn on that stuff if you want me to, guys. Like, no problem whatsoever. This one goes over here because I need it over there. First off, new file, sequence. I have to do this manually because if I just integrate, it just goes like, oh, you want it on the most basic shit ever. Bleh. I also noticed I should update something. Where's my self-promote? Streaming work, because why not? Okay. This is called Top 10 Most Crazy Wowie. This is called Crazy Wowie. Character is a little bit long. First up, we integrate the audio. Then we add 7 video tracks. Why 7 video tracks? Because reasons. I mostly don't need more than 5 audio tracks. If I ever need more than 5 audio tracks, it means there's a lot of audio going on. And that's too much color. But the reason I need so many video tracks is because every picture, everything has to be stacked on top of each other. So I have multiple video tracks for that. This is fine. Audio 2. I'm probably gonna need an audio 3 for music, for sound effects, because he wants a lot of sound effects. We put in the standard background of video 1. We stretch it to the end just for the time being. Checking if there's any fan art that I can use, because sometimes there's actual good fan art for no Wadi fan art, so no Wadi fan art for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Footage. Music. It's gonna be 11 tracks. Yike! This is gonna be a long. This is gonna be a lot of tracks I have to choose from. Luckily, some of these characters have their own music, like Beetle and such. But there's also a lot of others that just have no music whatsoever. You need to have to improvise. So that's the first thing I'm going to work on, is the audio. Today, take a sip of something. If you're wondering why the bottle looks so weird, it's because it's 7-Up. And 7-Up bottles are green. You can't see 7-Up. You can still see that. If anyone brings 7-Up, it was on sale, so. This needs to go over here because it doesn't belong here on the table. Now look. So, normally I use the potion shop theme here, but I'm gonna use it for Kilton this time because it kind of works great for his theme. So we're gonna grab the script. Yeah, here, Kilton. Tingle has his own theme. Guru doesn't have one. Map Batter doesn't have one. This one has its own theme. This one has its own theme. I don't think this guy does. Beetle, of course, has his own theme. Like, Beetle has his own theme. But yeah, I'm going to use the potion shop for Kilton. So, we're going to open... So I'm going to open our downloads, because I already have a lot of tracks downloaded. Potion. It's the other one. Potion. Yeah, Potion Shop, Legend of... I mostly use that for the intro because Legend of Zelda is mostly about mystery, but I'm going to use this for Kilton in this case. I need peaceful music. Lon Lon. I'm going to use Lon Lon Raj. Because I'm not going to use Kakariko Village. So we use Lon Lon Ranch for the start, so we're going to put it... Oh, what? No, just open it. Okay, Lon Lon Ranch as the first track. So what's the first gig? Twin Rover afterwards because of how crazy that theme is. don't have Twin Rovers theme. No, I used it before. Yeah, there it is. It's this one. Hear it. I'm gonna start in the middle of this song, of course. I'm not gonna do the intro part. Because that theme is bonkers. It makes sense. By the way, this is a standard -23.7. I always do it by hand because I always have to tweak it. If I do a preset, the tweaking gets impossible. So this part's all getting cut. This is where it starts, so I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna get it on the right note. Here. So now it goes. Come on, this is one of the best themes for it. And they're not even on the list, so that music could be good. It's also a short part, so I don't need all this. Don't need the full list of it. Delete. Ta-da! We go to the next one. Okay, so we got our first themes ready. I don't think the potion shop is long enough for Kilton's part, so I'm gonna have to extend that. We'll do that when I'm getting there, so that's a long list. A long list. Long! Still right, kitty? Still bored? Maybe he's still being bored. It's like, I have to stay inside and watch because there's rain and wind and it's very and I don't like rain and wind. He's all sulky. The other one's just sleeping peacefully. This one's like, I want to go outside, but I can't. Silly cat. Okay. We're gonna take a look. I'm gonna look at Beetle because I have Beetle's theme. Here, Beetle's Air Shop, which is this theme. That's Beetle's theme. So we'll use Beetle's. So Beetle's off the list and Kilton is off the list. I need to look up this guy real quick because I don't remember him by name, but I probably know him by. Also, hi guys. Hey JV. Hey Tay. Sorry, I had the chat overlap with my streaming. Shouldn't do that. Gore Ezibo. Oh. That's the Malamar guy. And he says Bruda. No, really. It says here on the... Here. Look at the Wikipedia. Look right here. This is based on Jamaican. He has dreadlocks. It says Bruda. He says Bruda. He says Bruda. Okay, I actually have footage of this guy, so I don't have to download footage for him. It's this guy, so this is the picture I'm going to be using in the future. But, anyhow, I know, so he's going to be working for Malamar. The normal Malamar theme is not that interesting, so we're doing the other one. Ah! My tweet got liked. Here, this is the theme I'm going to play. Yeah, that's the whole theme. But it's that's the Malamar theme, so bam, that's another theme down. We already have 5 themes. We're not even halfway. B guy. Where's B guy from? Oh, the B guy from Link Between Worlds. Oh. this guy. And this is his Larulian counterpart. Okay, we'll focus on B guy. I want to use Agatha's themes for that. Because he doesn't have an own theme, because I know the... Yeah, the B badge. So I'm gonna look up YouTube and for the B badge. Because then we can hear the song, but I don't think he had a special song. Blah 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 blah. I can use the Kakariko theme, but I'd rather not, as I said. This is the B this is the B guy. See, it's the basic theme, so we're gonna go with Agatha's theme for that one, but that's misleading. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Okay, creative thinking. Welcome to why getting music is so hard. Shut up, phone! You're not getting ideas. Yeah, but Agatha's theme is weird, and the normal theme... I'll just use Kakariko's theme. I'm not overthinking Kakariko from... because he lives in Kakariko Village. Look how many versions of Kakariko Villages. This is the version I need. This is the Link Between Worlds one. Moving on. Also, hello viewers. Multiple viewers are tuning in. Falby. I don't remember that by name. This is nothing new because I always look him up and then I forget about it. Oh! Oh! It's this guy! I remember him. That's the chicken guy. He's my age. Fucking hell. Okay. So, the chicken guy. Got it. Got it. Do I have minigame for that theme? Oh, I have to download it still. Minigame. Nope. We're downloading it. How handsome. Yeah, all the CDI cutscenes right here. I'm really after this. And yeah, YouTube. No. Game theme. No Link Between Worlds. Cargo game, sled game, star game. Star game? Oh, that's this one. What's the cargo game? And this is the Twilight version. Yeah, that's the closest to it. Sled game, wild goat, minigame goal, river game. What's this one again? I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research. See? This is how much time you take in. Cuckoo minigame. Zelda Twilight. This is the guy, this is a minigame. I already had the footage, but I'm just looking up different footage because... Okay, there's no music. We're taking cargo game. Because this is fitting. We're not taking this version though, because it's there's an extended version probably somewhere. Yeah, extended version. I'll take that. Then I know it's the right one. Oh, I know, but these guys just don't quit. God, Twilight Princess music is weird sometimes. Okay, that one's in the download. Moving on to the next one. Why do no? Okay, that no. Okay, next one on the list. Great Fairy. Well, that's the Fairy Fountain theme. No offense. We have many Great Fairy Fountain theme. We'll just use this version. Oh, that's too short. Fucking. No, that's the only version I got. Oh well, son of a beach. We'll just take it. You see, I like him having longer than 2 minutes. See, it's not that hard. Happy Mask Salesman. Well, the Happy Mask Salesman has its own theme, so that's gonna be easy. By the way, I actually got his laugh. Which is probably one of the sound effects I need later. And I don't have his theme. Really? I don't have the Happy Mask Salesman theme? What is wrong with me? Oh, look, an extended version. Hey, look, I look up Happy Mask Salesman theme. Third, Dr. Wily. Ah, this is his theme. Okay. Throwing in the download. Yes, add it to the queue. All hail YouTube downloader. Yay! Na 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 na. For the map batter. I know what the map batter is, but the problem is he lives in a cave. He doesn't have an own theme. He looks like Ganon's bat form, to be honest, but still. If I was the map batter, what music would I use? I can use Betro's theme because he is related to Betro's. So this theme could be used for it. Yeah, I use Betro's theme for him. Again, it's not the most fitting theme, but the K theme will not work with him. So, and besides, he is a demon, and why not? In this case, it doesn't matter. With the B guy, I could input Agatha theme, but Agatha is more loved. Well, Betro is more unknown. So I can get away with it. Okay, next theme choice is Guru Guru. I need to remember what Guru Guru is. Guru Guru. Oh, that is not helping. Oh. Da 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 da. Okay, that's just, it sounds easy. It's the Song of Storms. Though it's called Windmill, I believe. So I might have the Windmill theme. Song of Storms. Son of a Beach. I have to download it. Windmill theme Zelda. We don't know it's actually a Song of Storms, but here we go. This is the theme I need. Dun, dun. Add it to the downloads. Don't ask why these things are going on. Those are just random ads. If you can read it, congratulations, you know what kind of ads I get. They mean nothing. They're literally just random ads. Tuckerman plays Five Nights at Freddy's. No! Okay, the first one's in. Let's upload it in there. If you hear that dun, that's one of my messengers. I probably should put it on Do Not Disturb so it won't beep every fucking time. Same goes with Skype, but I still have actually on. Okay, cargo game is in. Where were we? Tingle. What's Tingle's theme again? There has to be a Tingle theme, I believe. Oh, those are. He's not really that useful. Tingle, where's Tingle? Does Tingle have a theme? Tingle theme. He does. Perfect! Yeah, that's Tingle's theme. Okay. Bye. It's so casuals can play it. That's why. And the last one is Kilton, so we got all tracks. You okay there, kitty? Okay. But yeah, it's terrible music, but to be fair, a lot of the music doesn't make sense. Now we can actually start working on the video. I'm gonna first...
Hyrule is a beautiful place filled with amazing things. However, besides all of that, there are also some insane people walking around in the world. And that's what we're going to look at. The 10 craziest people in the world of Zelda. It's filled with amazing things.
So I need to, yeah, here it comes.
Hyrule is a beautiful place filled with amazing things.
I'm gonna bump it up a little. I can barely hear the music over him. I'm gonna bump it up with 2.
Hyrule is a beautiful place filled with amazing things.
Cut. Because there's a record scratch here. I know that's not how long it literally takes, but that's how long I'm putting it in there. Lock audio 1, paste, unlock audio 2, unlock audio 1. And then it goes from here.
However, besides all of that, there are also some insane people walking around in the world. And that's what we're going to look at. The 10 craziest people in the world of Zelda.
Stop here. The cut. Delete. Move. Intro. Drop by 8 points. Intro introduced. Oh, I need to go back. I need to grab another asset from another file. Top 5 movie concepts. This is because there is something I call the sequence screen. Normally I have to remake it, but I just copy and paste it from each video every time. You already see, if you know the videos, you know what it is. It's literally is white flash. I literally made that by myself, and I keep reusing it. Same with the sequences. The sequences are also just made by me. It's always something else. I'm gonna show you one of the Easter eggs, what I type in. But there is literally rhyme and reason for that text every time there's a sequence going on. So. No, I can't touch the audio itself here.
Number 10. Now
after this, I have to decide how long it is. So I'm just gonna put in a certain amount of time, and then I'm gonna estimate it later. I'm just putting in some pre-stuff, but I'm gonna show you guys a real quick sequence. We're going to this sequences folder. We're putting them up here so we can see it every time I need it. These texts are all called wowies. They're all called wowies. Just don't argue with it. It's literally this pre-made thing, and I zoomed in on that. That's how the sequences work. So, you're thinking, wait a minute. If you're thinking, this text, it's just, you know, I'm just going to put it in the background so you can see it better. Here. It's literally just Hyrulean lettering. It's a font. I literally type in Easter eggs every time I do these. So in this case, the first one is Beetle. That's the point. It's supposed to look Ancient Papyrus. So here, so with Beetle, what would I type in with Beetle? The salesman who apparently is named after a bug. This is what it translates to. Now, you probably won't see the whole text, but this is the text I put in. And it translates into that. I don't put spaces in there or any exclamation mark or commas, so it looks like ancient text scrolling. But it's literally me putting in a message every time. And in 2 videos, someone actually, you know, fully deciphered them. 2 people actually went into the effort to decipher those. And like, what? In 2 videos. I'm like, Here are all the answers. You won. You won, good sir. You only had like one wrong. Or the other one, he couldn't get the full message. And, well, he was thinking, well, how do you get the scrolling effect? Okay, I'm not gonna do it step by step because I've pre-made sets for it, but first off, this is sequence 1. So we're gonna change this to 10, because I do that every time. Open it. We delete the last one. We put in a new one. We do it this long. It has to be that long because of preset reasons. We put them over here. We delete the audio because there's no audio. Delete the audio because there's no audio. Here, presets, Wiley assets. Where is it? Scrolling. There. Now, it's not perfect yet because I have another preset. This is called the dirty text preset. Put over it, it mucks the thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you dirty text real quick. This is called rough and edges. Rough and edges makes everything look rusty or dirty. And it's in a brown color, but you don't see it because it just cuts out things. So, these are just parameters. There's not much you can do. Yeah, pretty much can randomize it. You can get your own effects in there, but pretty much I put an effect over the Wowie text asset. By the way, the Wowie text asset is made in multiple lines. These lines are not there normally. I had to manually put them in. And pretty much since the Hyrule text doesn't go over it, it remains between those. And because it's dirty, it gives a bit of the Wind Waker intro vibe. That's what I made this after, the Wind Waker intro vibe. Also, my nose itching is belling up a lot. So yeah. Then the dirty text. Now it looks like this.
Now you want the world can come
See? But I'm not going to use the full scrolling because it would... So I'm probably going to make it like a few seconds long. So I'm going to now... 1,
Number 10.
2, 3... One moment. 1,
Number 10.
2, 3... 3 seconds long enough. So I'm going to be using it for 3 seconds. Okay, so 29, 30. What about here? Because let's face it, you'll get impatient. You don't want to look at the amazing scrolling silent text the whole time. So now let's go look at this.
Number 10.
I think that's a long enough wait. Now I'm moving this up a little. Because we're not done with the sequence yet. No, not longer. This one has to be longer. Now we're going to get the next effect. The numbers. This is why I copy over the numbers. As I said, the effects will translate better that way. So I'm going to change this to number 10. Make some room. Put it over there. And numbers version 2. And now it does this.
Number 10. Now you want
There. But that's not done yet, is it? No, we're not done yet. We have to nest them again. So it's nesting on nesting. Don't get me wrong, I love the nesting tool. And then we put wipe from scrolls. This is an old effect I use with making the whole effect thing, but it's not perfect. So I wipe from here.
Now, when you're wandering through the...
There. That's the whole effect. There, I'm done.
Number 10. Now, when you're wandering through the world, you can come across some people that try to sell you stuff.
You're done. But I'm probably going to change the scene under this. This is just the basic setup. And this is pretty much what I do for every one of the sequences. It's not a lot of work. It's not as much work as you think it is. But I figured I'd show that because it's a nifty little detail for the hardcore fans that follow. I need a record scratch, which is in the Wowie assets. Go to Wowie folder, record. Yeah. This is the effect. Kitty sleeping, or at least snoring. I can't ripple delete it. Don't worry, gang. There's a neat trick for that. Now I can ripple delete. There. Done.
Things. However, besides all of that, there are also some
I might want to put a small pause in there. Yeah, let's put a small pause in it because it's too fast. If you do it too fast, the feeling comes off. So, whoop.
However, besides all of that, there are also some.
So now it looks like this.
However, besides all of that, there are also some.
Always take a small pause if you can. Now what?
The Koopalings are well-known characters and bosses in the Super Mario franchise.
Oh well. There. We're done with the audio for the first part. Now, I don't touch the audio unless I get to the point of it, because otherwise I'll be tweaking the audio most of the time and it will just get in the way. Thank you! Oh god, I need to get that scene. In the Wind Waker? That's an error. Oh god, if he actually put that in, he needs to change that. Or I need to put a note there because he needs Skyward Sword. Oh no.
The small-time businessman seen with the gates of a castle in the Minish Cap and way more places. Now you can get a ton of things in his shop, and in a lot of the games he's extremely handy. However, he's a bit enthusiastic. He's known for sound, making sound like a crazy. Besides that, he's also an extreme workaholic, and these two things combined make him a bit crazy for the average person. Especially in Skyward Sword, he's insane.
He already caught the mistake himself. Otherwise, I was like, oh crap, I missed it. Because I always skim it. I don't go in detail over it because most of these scripts are very long. I mean, look at how long this video is. It's 11 minutes. And that's why it's going to take a while for me to do this. That's why I'm starting early. Now, I already finished well, I haven't finished a video, but I did make a video for Toby, which I have fully did the cut version for. And that was just this morning. His videos aren't that long, but still, it's gonna be a bit longer. I mean, I can show you guys real quick. I mean, there's literally no work done. I'm not gonna show you much footage, but I'm just gonna show you guys what I do for Birdkeeper Toby. Because why not? Here, this is all the cuts I made. Every line is a cut. Cut, 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 cut. This video was 12 minutes long, or at least, here, 12 minutes long, and this is how much cut for, and there's like, yeah, see? His video is 12 minutes long, and only 7 minutes of it get used, so around 50% gets cut. welcome, and this is just the cut version. I still have to make the edited version, and the edited version means I have to add effects, add clips, add things you mostly see at Wiley. I mean, this is just the edited version. The end product for almost the same type of video, what I'm doing, looks like this. This is a finished Toby video. See, again, 7 minutes. The video itself is 12 minutes long. So it's trimmed down to 7 minutes, and everything green or pink or whatever is edited. These are all things I edited in and out. You can also see a lot of sound effects because I put sound effects in. But yeah, this is how a finished product looks like. So when I say a cut version is easy to make, but an edited version will take way longer. And these are all the assets I put in. Now, if you notice, they all have a white outline. I use a trick for that, and that trick takes most of the time actually away. These are all assets I use. You see here, sprite sheet for trainer red, because there's a little scene where I'm using red as the trainer to go anywhere, which becomes this animation, which is the spinning animation of red, which looks like this. And because it's nested, I can manipulate by moving it. So I can have it animate and move it at the same time. It's a neat little trick I use in editing. So when I say I can animate, that's what I mean. I can make small animations like this and make them do stuff. Here, this is what the animation
will slide down.
See, this is the spinning red animation. I've slowed it down here because I made it too fast.
Down into the middle, and
And
land
here-
on a leaf.
Stop.
Again, hovering over a pool of acid-like water.
That's how I animate. Those are my animation tricks. That's why nesting is so important to me. That's why nesting is so good. Because you can put multiple assets on one entity, and you can put effects, you can move it, you can do anything on those assets together. So you get sometimes effects. So sometimes I animate those things inside the nested sequence first, and when they have to move together, I nest them together, and from that point on, when they're being animated, I can animate them together. Because otherwise I have to sync them up. Like let's say let's say I'm not going to animate here because it's going to take too much time. But let's say I want to put Link here appearing without his sword and shield. And suddenly his sword and shield appears. And I want to make him swing the sword. Those are all separate entities. But let's say I want to make him slash the sword and run to some grass. Well, the sword is still swinging. I will animate the sword swinging. And then I will nest them together. And then I will move the Link towards a bush, hacking it. And when it hits the bush, Link will stop hacking, which means I'll freeze frame it. Freeze frame the animation, so it looks like Link just chopped it. And then I'll cut the grass off with another effect. Then the grass will split in half, will become two separate entities, like the top half and the bottom half. I will rip them off from each other, and then have the effect come up, and then maybe pop a rupee out. Like, chop, 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 grass goes open, rupee comes out. That's an animation. But if I want to make it beautiful, the rupee jumps over the grass out. I can do that too, which means I have to put the rupee behind the grass like this. And then the rupee comes out. Then the rupee here becomes a new entity and becomes on a different video front, and then lands here in front. Because if video 1 means it's on the background, so video 1 is the background, video 2 is in front of that, video 3 is in front of that, video 4. So if the grass, so it starts, let's say video 1, and if I wanted to land before, and the grass is video 2, it means that the rupee will become a new entity on video 3 to land in front of. All kinds of things you have to know as animators. That has to do with the layers. It's neat tricks. But I'll do them in Premiere. I can use After Effects, but After Effects is not ultra complicated, but it's so much tweaking. You have so much tweaking options. You can get the best effects out. You can make beautiful things, but it takes so much time, and that time I don't have, because then I have to cut out the scene, then I have to put it in After Effects, then I have to render it out in After Effects, and then it has to be re-rendered in Adobe Premiere, and then I'm done. And that takes too much time. Because first I have to take the scene out, and if the effects that I already put in Adobe Premiere do not translate once in After Effects, then I cannot get my desired effect. And that happens sometimes, and I'm like... But those are explanations. It's a lot of work. Let me say little effects like that will take like 5 to 10 minutes of work. It's like an animation for like 5 seconds will take like 5 minutes of work. That's animation for you. And that's still fast. That's still fast.
Hyrule is a beautiful place filled with...
So he's talking about Hyrule. Picture 1 is going to be Hyrule. We're going to put in some standard ones as well. Ouch! Ouch! What's the most beautiful Hyrule? We're not going to use a Hyrule map. I think I'm going to use the Hyrule field here. Yeah, this works. I mean, this is... To be fair, it looks too generic. No, we're using... I would love to do that, but let's just use Hyrule Castle instead.
It's a beautiful place filled with amazing things.
There. So we enlarge it a little. Watch this. This is a simple trick. This is the sliding trick I always use. Align it a little bit better. From the left a little. Keyframe.
Things.
Yeah. Stop here. Done. That's one animation. That's literally one of the biggest tricks I use. Sorry, I'm thinking. I need to look at the script. Record scratch, black and white, freeze frame. Okay. It's literally just black and white. He doesn't say shake screen. Shake screen is something I always add myself. If you're wondering why the background image is still there, always put it there for safety reasons. Because I don't see black lines here, but I do see when the background shows up. So the background's always everyone in the video every time I render it. I did it without a few times and I made more mistakes. This makes me stop making certain mistakes. Like, oh, there's a dead frame there. I will see that because I don't see a second black. I will see the second of the background. I'm like, if you see a second of black, I'm like, what? Just imagine that. And he's like, that's weird. So here. Okay. It has to be black. Black and white. Done. I literally have just an effect of. So I'm like, so this is what he wants, but here.
However, besides all of that, there are all.
That's it. That's what he wanted. But I find it more fun if it shakes a little. Then again, I can let it be. Okay, guys, decide. Should I make the screen shake? Or should I just let it be like this? So I'm gonna bump this up by 1 point. Or so do I let the screen shake, or should I just let it be sit like this, this stream frame?
However,
And then let it drop. It's gonna drop anyway because I like that effect. It's a fun transition, especially for something silly. But should I just let it be or whatever? I'm letting you decide. Well, I'll take a sip. Actually, I'm gonna pet a kitty. Just put it real quick. Should I make the screen shake or not? Okay, I'm back. No one has any ideas? I am sad so. In the meantime, my phone went off apparently. I think I'm gonna make the screen shake. It's like 15 seconds. It's like 1 minute of extra work, but why not? So again, we put this on. 2. It remembers its previous animations. Put on linear. Oh, I need to be careful with screen shake because I cannot screen shake it that much. 1, 2. Zoom in. I'm doing per 2 frames. 1, 2. Paste. 1, 2. 1, 2. Paste. 1, 2. 1, 2. Paste. There. That's a 1 cycle. I call that a 1 cycle because that's how it works. Put a second cycle in.
however,
So now it looks like this.
besides all.
I'd say it's perfect. 2 cycles is enough.
However, besides all of that. However, besides.
I'm gonna make this audio not cut in, but ease in. It's not called it's called an ease in for transitions, but I'm just using an effect. Yes, I sit with my knee up. I like that. Isn't it right, kitty? Hey, what's wrong? What the heck? Okay.
Besides all of that,
And now it looks like... Okay, that looked weird, but trust me, the end result looks like this.
however, besides all of that, there are also some insane people walking around in the world.
And now I just need some examples for insane people. There. We have made 7 seconds of footage. Okay, so let's look in our assets folder. Beetle. We use this beetle for the time being. Kilton. We use for... No, he's not. He is insane, but let's do Kume and Kotanke. They're technically insane and they're enemies, so it fits because their theme is playing. That's the only reason they're only there, but they're a misdirection. I always put misdirections in the first scrolling section. Let's put the running man as well because he's insane enough to cross over into different games, so why not? Kilton, I doubt I have a good picture of him. Oops, what am I doing? Yeah, I figured as much. His model has not been ripped yet, so I'm gonna use this version of him. That's a really small image. No, we're not putting it in that folder. That's the wrong folder. Dr. Wiley, Kilton. Now we're just putting some on the list that are actually on there. Great Fairy. Any Great Fairy will do. Oh, that's with the download. Yeah, then I won't get... That's the wrong folder. There we go. Here's the insane Great Fairy. That actually looks pretty insane, so that's pretty good. Makes the example work. I have the map better ripped somewhere, but I'm not gonna rip him, but I do have him. Here, these are ripped stripes. I had to rip them myself. This is the image I'm after. The map batter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 8. I'm gonna go for 8 because it takes a while. So who else do we from the list? Falby. Let's download Falby's model, shall we? Falby. Oh, for frick's sake. Fine, I'll download like this. Sheesh. He's not a misdirection because he's actually on the list. Let's take one more from the list. Oh, just Happy Mass Salesman. I have... Of course I have the Happy Mass Salesman.
Of course I have the Happy Mask Salesman.
So we're gonna put him here. Well, we're gonna put them all in there one by one. No, just one. Get in there. You stupid. Then we shrink them to a format I want them and move them on the line like this. I don't move it by hand because then they will be misaligned, which makes for some sloppy effects. And after I'm done, I'm going to add another effect to these things to make them a little bit more interesting to look at. Kilton is about the right size. This one needs to be a little bit higher. There we go. I think the Great Fairies also a little bit too big. There. Matt better need some keying because I'm not gonna let him put him like that. Because that looks ugly. Okay, so keying, color key. Okay, this was poorly optimized, so I'm gonna have to remove some of the white. Now if I look closely, if I zoom in, yeah, this image has been kind of broken. Luckily, we can fix that. So we're gonna put them aside. You can see that some of the white in the image itself is gone. Here's a little fix I always do. New title, fine. I go into title. If the keying goes wrong, I do this. And I just put in giant white blanks on them. Now, they're not always white from the start. So, I just put a white background under it so that the white that should have been keyed out does not get keyed out anymore. And then I add wherever it needs. So, like, I'm not sure, but there could be some white missing here, so I'll put something here. Put a little line over here. I'm done. I just fill them up. And it only happens if there's no back. See, now the white appears a little bit more whitey. That looks like a sin. I also missed part of it, so I'm going to have to change that. So now comes a little bit of a noise, so you can't see me work, but you see the results on the screen. As you can see, this doesn't look very nice. If I lower the keying, then we can see how it was. I'm gonna make the white a little bit more darker. No. There, that works too. Makes him even more menacing. And now I have an asset I can use later down the video. And yes, I just nested them together. Because then they shrink together. Otherwise I have to shrink them both by hand. And that's going to take a while. Again, nesting saves so much individual work. I don't like where they're standing, so put them a little bit up. Put them a little bit to the right. There. Now we go to Falby. If you're wondering, like, this is too small to work at, there's a zoom in option, so I'm not too hot and bothered by it. It looks like a Gerudo clown, if I think about it. The outfit looks like it's from Gerudo style. That would be interesting if you actually based of it. Move the fairy bit to the right because he's She's too much in Kilton's face. I can move the map better a bit. There. And now one more, and that's the Happy Meal Salesman. You're thinking, what am I doing this all for? I mean, it's also small. Well, again, this has to do with how I do the nesting tricks. Because if I have to resize them all and have them move at the same speed at the same time, that's really hard. That's more work. That's more aligning work. This gives me one giant nested sequence in a moment. So, nest. Remember when I say if everything is one asset, you can move them together? This is what I mean. I can all enlarge them together. They will be slightly blurred because of it. Okay, I just noticed that the models after the map better look too small. So I'll be like, hey, let's make the map better a bit bigger. And move it to the right. Move and make fall be bigger. There. And now it looks more like this. So the map batter is still small, but the others are more on size now. Oh. So those two, from the map batter is too high. We move them down a bit. And that will fix it. I'll just save though real quick because otherwise it may not translate well. They're still too high. There. And that should fix the problem forever. You can see how some picture like the map batter can actually mess things over. Now you must be thinking, what's the last thing I'll add? Drop shadows. There. By adding drop shadows, everything looks more lively. It's some weird mental effect, but hey, it makes them pop out more, see? It's just an effect. And now, we might as well start the thing. Start the scrolling. I'm not going to fully off-screen them at the end.
There are also some insane people walking around in the world, and that's what we're going to look at. The 10 craziest people in the world of Zelda.
There. I have an idea, and if I have an idea, there, Zelda. I'm gonna need this real quick. Lead him a little bit closer. A little bit there. Sorry. So I'm working here. Should have shown that. Whatever. Ah, no, not this thing again. There. I don't know what that is, but it's like a selection tool and it pisses me off because I don't need shrink this a little bit, make this a little bit wider. There. Now I'm gonna do a little trick again. Make one title, and we remove the parts. No, I don't want to delete everything. I just want to delete, yeah. I make them all lose assets because then I can manipulate them. If they're all one, I cannot make them pop out. Pretty much, I type them once all in a row, then I cut them off into multiple sections, and then I manipulate them. That's how I do most of those lists as such. The first one object, then I copy multiple times, and then I'll just put enters in.
There are also some insane people walking around in the world, and that's what we're going to look at. The 10.
Oh, it's the 10. So let's move it to the. So this is the.
The 10 craziest people in the world of Zelda.
I need to hold out a little bit longer, so we're moving the whole video again. Bloop.
It's a 10
You can hear the k, k. So craziest.
craziest people in the world of Zelda.
And now you will see why I put Zelda in there. Thumbnail art. Not really, but that's how I make the stuff. Man, there's not a lot of people watching. It's not really a famous stream, is it? It's just video editing, whatever. It's fun. I'm checking my subscriptions real quick. Hello, JP Games. So now that that's done with, oh, JP Games is now following. Thanks for following. Don't expect much. I just stream whenever I feel like.
The 10 craziest
I've got an idea for this one. Actually, that needs to be over. There. Now it's gonna look like this.
craziest people in the 10 craziest people.
It's a neat little detail.
People in
Some easy, cheap effects, but they make the day better.
10 craziest people, 10 craziest people in the world.
As a reason. Now we cut all of this. And remember when I said about manipulation? Nest. Oh, nesting tools.
Look at 10 crazy people in the world of Zelda.
Okay, the music needs to fade out. There. It's exactly, it's just about 2 seconds, so that's pretty much the norm.
World of Zelda.
And we fade out here. So now it looks like
Going to
this.
look at the 10 craziest people in the world of Zelda.
I noticed that I forgot to do something. I forgot to add drop shadows. It doesn't matter too much, but it looks nicer.
World of Zelda. The 10 craziest people in the world of Zelda. In the world of Zelda.
Dun, dun, dun. But we're not done with the intro
Number
yet.
10.
No, we're not done with the intro yet. For one reason. There's a demand called the social media. This is a nested sequence I made myself. So this is how it's supposed to look like.
Hyrule is a beautiful place filled with amazing things. However, besides all of that, there are also some insane people walking around in the world. And that's what we're going to look at. The 10 craziest people in the world.
Gonna fade out the craziest.
Craziest. The 10 craziest people in the world of Zelda. Number 10. Now, when you're wondering through
First music. Where's my beetle? It says I have 9 tracks. Oh yeah, the rest is still on the download. Ha! And now we don't need to download for the time being. There, those are all the tracks. First, Airshot Beetle. Ba-doop! First we have to cut off the necessary fat. Unnecessary fat needs to be removed. And we do an ease in. It's not really an ease in, but hey, I control it manually. And there! It is done, an ease in. Now we can ease out. I have too many soda bottles in here that I need to send back. I'm gonna check how Kitty's doing. Kitty's actually trying to sleep. I checked her and she's like, "What are you looking at?" I'm gonna be right back for a moment. I have my reasons. Man, those are sneezables. Ugh. Ugh. What's that carpet guy called again? I'm gonna do his fancy animation here, but I have to get the right asset. Also, thank you. I was sneezing. Thinking. I got it. No, I got it. I got it. Okay, I got it. I need the Hyrule map. There, world map.
Now, when you're wandering through the world, people try to sell you stuff. And one of them is Beetle. And he's a bit wacky. He's a small toy.
Okay. That's scene. We have our scene. I have an itch on an awkward spot. There. I did not scratch my back. That's what happened. I hate scratching my lower back. Drop shadow. Color correction. HLS. Color balance. Lightness 0. Minus 100. This is a trick I use to... Oh, God. That's a trick I use to make things dark to white. To normal. Okay, look, I can do it like this. Oh, that's for evolution effects. This is to keep them a mystery. It's a mystery. That's one of my editing tricks. Color balance HLS. And mostly I put this over this one, but sometimes I don't. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Pretty much.
When you're wandering through the world, you can come across some people that don't cross them. People that try to...
I need my talkie balloon. Where's my talkie balloon? Balloon. Oh. Talk. Oh. Balloon. I know I have that asset. I've made that asset. I'm remaking it. I'm gonna remake it right in here. Talking balloon. That's not the... Okay, the oval tool needs to really look more like an oval tool. Doesn't have to be that big. Ellipsis. Solid. It needs to be white, not gray. I don't know why it's always standard gray. Outer stroke. Give it a black edge. Now if you're thinking, but that looks ugly as sin. That doesn't look like a talking balloon. Patience, Daniel-son. That's right. We just override it. Okay, I need to zoom in, and the only way to do that is to do this. I have no idea why they don't put it in there. We're just going to remove the white lines with putting another overlay over it. It's sloppy, but it gets the job done, and that's more important to me. Outer stroke removal. I'd say so. No, select. There, fuck you. What's my phone beeping for? Oh. Oh, that wasn't correct. There. Simple yet effective. Now I would want to remove this, but I don't have anything that's... well, maybe I can move this a little bit. I'd say that works. Again, it's not the most efficient talking balloon, but I'm not making fucking 1 million view videos here. Otherwise I would have started. But I made this asset before, so I'm like, why is it not there? Why is it not there? It wasn't important. It was not important. Oh, I got a notification. Oh, that's nice. Welcome back. So,
You can come across some people that
so
tried to sell.
and now put just a rupee in there, and then we're done. That's pretty much the scene done for asset adding. Oh, green. I don't get it. I put a rupee in the talkie balloon because he's talking about making money. Let's put a little bit more emphasis on the shadow by putting some distance between. There. A little bit of softness. And now we do the simple thing of zooming in.
Sell you stuff.
I'm not really happy with the positioning of the rupee there.
Try to sell you stuff. Try to sell you stuff. And one of them
Is beetle. So there.
is Beetle. And he's a bit wacky. He's been working.
There. And there's one scene. That's how you make a small animated scene. So pretty much this is how it looks. So
Now, when you're wandering through the world, you can come across some people that try to sell you stuff. And one of them is Beetle. And he's a bit...
I'm gonna add 2 more points to it because it's just not loud enough.
Through the world, you can come across some people that try to sell you stuff. And one of them is Beetle. And he's a bit wacky. He's a small-time businessman seen working on the high seas with his shop ship in the Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass, within the gates of Hyrule Castle in the Minish Cap.
There it is. That's the first scene. So, let me just tell you real quick what we've done so far. We have selected all the music we want to use for our video. We've made the intro to this.
Hyrule is a beautiful place filled with amazing things. However, besides all of that, there are also some insane people walking around in the world. And that's what we're going to look at. The 10 craziest people in the world of Zelda.
We did this. Put the intro in there.
Number 10.
Then we hear number 10. We made that.
Now, when you're wandering through the world, you can come across some people that try to sell you stuff. And one of them is Beetle. And he's a bit wacky. He's a small-time business.
I can put an effect in for when he says he's a bit wacky. Like going, one of these was like, whoa! Now we're going to download from the Let's Play folder. I needed a sip. Go. I'm just checking something on some forums. Sorry, I was checking something. Ooh. I'm turning the chat back on. Let me think. Okay, we need to find Beetle.
Hey you guys and welcome to like something to the hero so to sell even though the okay so no
Okay,
what we took him was a bit off. Real
Okay, and then you get it on Windfall.
Hey, everybody. Oh, so no, you can. Yeah, it's actually
This is a
something
Let's
pretty
Play,
awesome.
and we're allowed to
that
use
kind
it,
of-
don't worry.
Get him behind his desk where he'll offer you quest and just
So
generally
I'm
to be.
I'm scrolling through to see when he gets the bait back.
Yeah, our Picto box.
He doesn't have to pay it back, so we're going to the next episode.
Hey guys, recording. Yeah, so there. Have you discovered to do? Let's go ahead and close that and open.
Nope, still no bait back, so I have not been to Beale yet.
Hey everybody!
Oh, he's in a dungeon, so he won't be there yet.
Dragon will throw the screen. So I most likely first any life, so I'm fine. In the mailbox. Yep. Not set it to side. So you just need to take it out in front of it. It's gonna like swallow it. So yeah, it just like swallows like yep, yummy. It just burped. What the frick? So yeah, for 5 rupees it will send, and there we go. So we did that guy a favor. Hopefully he pays us back sometime. Anyways, the King of Red Lions is going west because he's gonna thing. It's just gonna make a thing and your sea chart. For the Legend of Zelda and Wind Waker HK, I think it as one of them. So yeah, really convenient. But hey, we got a person see like this some more.
He's gonna go to
Too
get-
bad the animation for pick and off art. Yeah. So
Blah, blah, blah,
for
blah,
the
he wants to-
a big item is keep cutting. Like I'm not. So the only way I can win this is if they don't pass like 210. Go up one. So just make it at halfway. Don't have it like one step away. Or you're gonna be, number of bidding. But so far, it's that guy I took a picture of who was staring at that chick with the dress. Anyways, there isn't much time left. Congratulations. I back if you break any of these, but I don't have money. You little weasel. Yeah, you know what? I don't give a crap. So I'm not paying you snap, bro. Bye.
He breaks a thing. Doesn't do anything.
Anyways, I'm actually just spawned and supposed to be killed. You can select the spirit. The kid's mom. Okay, so it's this place cutscene. Okay, oh no. All weird. Excited to use it because it's actually really fun to use. And anyways, so I'm about it. But other than go in the midair, enemy, fan midair. I'll show you right now as I take out my item, take it
Bait
out
bag,
from my
no.
items. Let's go.
No bait bag. So, when does he get the bait bag? He needs the bait bag.
Hey, everybody! I think I'll go ahead and make because
Oh, there
most
it
of
is.
the start as that is. You can do that. You know what? I'm
There
gonna.
it is. He bought the bait bag. So we got the footage we need. Can you not? I hate when... Okay, sometimes Adobe can be very annoying. Where's my bin of footages? So we pretty much gonna straight jump into him buying the bait bag, going on top of the ship, and tracking out the thank you. So that's my next step because I'm gonna need that.
You always want to check the mailbox when you see it wiggling. Anyways, this is Beetle, everybody. Say hi. He says hi too. He's surprised that he has a customer, but this guy sails all around the Great Sea to find cool customers, and well, he's in luck because we're gonna buy a bunch of stuff from him. I actually plan on spending all my rupees here because, well,
There's the thank
main
you,
reason
but
why
I can't
plan on
use it
doing
because he's
that
talking
is we're
over
gonna
it.
find a bunch of rupees within this episode because I plan on sailing the Great Sea and doing some side quests now that we have the first 2 pearls. Once you get the first 2 pearls, you're pretty much opened up to do whatever you want within the Great Sea, so you're not forced to head to a specific area or anything like that. And with the Swift Sail, of course, it's going to
He's
be
gonna keep
easy.
talking over it.
And basically right now I just bought a bait bag from him. It kind of is like the spoils bag and the delivery bag. You can store
Yeah, he's gonna keep talking over it.
thing pair. So right now, we're gonna buy a bunch of these pairs and baits and make sure we're stinking poor so we can find more money as we, sail the Great Sea and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep buying these. I'm
going to just put this in and put this in. There. we're not gonna use the audio because we're gonna have to rip the thank you from somewhere. So the first place we're going to is YouTube. Oh. Well, that's what we need. Not 10 minutes of it, but we need it. I'm gonna post this on Twitter. There. Fuck you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, bye.
Bye. Goat Simulator, how fun. And yeah, we've got to wait for that. So. Let's move the. Oh. What the hell? This is just weird. Why do people make so many Beatle remixes?
He's a small-time businessman, seen working on a glass within the gates of
Okay, so first up.
He's a small-time businessman seen working on the high seas with his shop ship in the Wind Waker and Phantom Hourglass within.
Someone responded to the tweet. No, stop! They feel trolled, and that's fun. You just got trolled. Well, no wonder I can't find the chat ever. Oh, thank you. I need Phantom Hourglass and Wind Waker. Itch. Phantom. Phantom. He's a phantom. Wind Waker, we're taking the Golden Edition, not the Wind Waker HD Edition. When you're thinking a lot, your brain just gets tired. Oh, thank you. You know what's also helped against those black lines back there? That. Now you can see everything more clearly. I'm yellow now.
He's with his shop ship in the Wind. In the Wind Waker and Phantom Waker.
Setup scene. This is pretty much what I call setup scene, and afterwards, when you think everything looks ready for the picture, then you animate it, which is animate scene and then finish scene. So this is one scene.
Shop ship in the
I think our download's done. Okay, this is a sound effect, and sound effects, I don't have a separate folder for those. They're not music either, they're just sound effects. Sound effects just get thrown in because sound effects mostly don't get reused unless it's a record scratch. Chicken scratchings. It's just all explanation, nothing more. Thank you. Also, there's some stuff in my hair. By the way, if you want to see something really neat, you can see my gray hairs. There's a lot of gray hairs in my ponytail. Well, you don't see it that well, but trust me, you can see it. You can see those yellow hairs. Look at those gray hairs. I've been turning gray ever since 16, so I've been already at it for more than 10 years. It's harder to see in the light, but trust me, when you see it in real life, it's very gray. It's not even in here, it's mostly in my back. Personal issues. You don't care that I'm turning into an old man.
in Wind Waker.
No, we do about the same here.
And some
Oh, it's too long. There.
Phantom Hourglass, within the gates of Hyrule Castle in the Minish Cap, and way more places. Now,
Minish Cap, so I need... So we're going to the Minish Cap Let's Play. And way more places, so just Beetle's Airship and Beetle and Breath of the Wild real quick. Just pop them up there. When he says way more... Ugh.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. I'm Zelda Master, and in this episode... Hey guys, and welcome back to... Honest, it is... upgrade that should be located...
Goodies.
Hey guys! There is a... You get... Just an easy... Go-ons to appear... Hey everybody, and caster. Now look, this is Lake Hylia once again. Oh, hells, now who can yes?
Blah 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 blah.
I believe this works. Hey everybody, and curse Vati put at the beginning of Pinstones we die. So from the now when you get the final upgrade, we leave get side absolutely ridiculous, and they do can. But it is some green that now when
Yada 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 yada.
get it here at game. Let's play has been side game thing that we were able to do it. And hey everybody, and
He doesn't buy anything from him. Okay.
entire the game feels, you know, pretty. We literally like opened that up to get greens that like tap our buttons with
Just
green.
checking everything.
Do it. It's mainly just, I guess, necessary. You go just doing whatever we can. Ever we don't like play through it. Does it work? I believe I'm literally repeating a lot, but I'll be quick enough. A few more. How much is it? Ah! What are you doing? Okay. There we go, you got the mirror shield! It took me freaking forever! Holy crap! It's crazy, they really test your patience here, but there we go, guys. We got the amazing mirror shield, my friends.
Guess I'm using a slow-mo trick. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna screen grab it. I'm not even gonna use footage. I'm just literally just gonna screen grab and zoom in. Like when he passes Beetle here in the start. Add hold frame. There. That's it. What we're using. Hold frame makes the video hold the frame as a picture. So we're just gonna scroll like this over Beetle with Link walking past it without the button presses showing up. There, we're done. That's one scene. This is the kitty sleeping next to me. There's this kitty in the windowsill, and he's snoring really loud, so it's making me laugh. Oh, by the way, if you're asking, no, this is not turned on. It's always the big microphone, because the big microphone is splendid. I spend a lot of money on this thing, okay? This is also for my voice work, so...
Hyrule Castle and Minish Cap.
Within the gates of Hyrule Castle Town. Whatever. So now it looks like this.
Gates of Hyrule Castle.
Now we need to grab the Minish Cap. Minish Cap. Oh. That's music. There. We'll do.
Hyrule Castle.
Rotate. Actually,
Way more places. Now you can get it.
I'm gonna change the scene because I just remembered I have to do a response to that. Beetle airship. We're gonna use the search functionality again. Beetle airship. Beetle air shop. Yeah, that's the one I need. This one's going into pick 2. Where's CDI link? Where did I put my CDI link? Might as well put him in right now because... Oh wait. Its face is always under face. There's my little Easter egg. Beetle airship, and where more? Beetle... And there's Beetle over there. I don't think I'm gonna end the stream after that scene. Mostly because it's getting late here and I'm getting hungry. And I think I've played enough for the first minute of the video, because I always stream for a few hours for the first minute of the video. It's mostly explanation, and then explanation goes time, which I don't, well, it's an 11-minute video, so at this rate the video will never get done. So with that said, I'm going to be focusing fully on the video now. But it just shows how many times I have to take a break to stop things, and I have to keep explaining. So I'm going to finish this off with making these pictures about even. They're not going to be even because that's literally possible, but it takes so much time and work. So it's always going to be... It's only going to be like 10 points off, and... So we nest these two together. Okay, whatever. It wasn't lined up properly. right before the pause. There.
Way more places. Now you can get a ton of things in his shop, and in a lot of the games he's extremely handy.
Then we get one of this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put one more scene in. I'm just gonna take the Skyward Sword version of him. Oh crap, I will not be able to find out where he will buy stuff. Bug Island, maybe?
Hey everybody, in your trap comes Antis. Speak back to point. To know why I'm on a bicycle? Not really. I don't care. Fine, I just won't break my concentration. With you on board, I have to pedal as hard as I can because of the extra weight. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. Please look around, I've got all kinds of great stuff. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna quickly, like I mentioned, way back in the game, just the list of bugful episodes, you know? And really, he does, he kind of like, let's speak to him, you know? What's going on? What are you selling, buddy? I don't know exactly. I just want to actually speak to you. Oh, he has nothing to say. Okay, let's just go ahead and buy his last item. I was hoping he'd have something to say, but I guess not. Usually he does. He kind of like goes out of his way and he mentions how he's upset because he's going to be missing a specific thing that I want to see, but I don't know exactly how to trigger it. Maybe I have to meet Stritch on his island first, and then I can speak to him. But we can go ahead and check. I'm going to go ahead and leave.
Okay, so he buys the last item there. Means he bought somewhere else. An upgrade maybe.
Hey everybody.
La 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 la.
I come back. We can buy the.
Yeah, that's the one. Ha! Got it! There. I'm always quiet during these moments because I have to concentrate on the audio as well and see what he's saying. Because sometimes he will say, I'm going to the shop now. I'm like, oh good, I got the right video. And I don't know why I talk like that. Well, to be fair, people get bored after a while. It is just an editing stream. So now we go skip to the beetle part. No! I want to cut it over there. There. This is the last part I'll cut, then I'll stop streaming because, as I said, I'm going to take a small break from editing. You're thinking, you've only made a video, you only made 1 minute, you're never going to make a video of that. It mostly goes way faster. As I said, I'm just stopping a lot because I have to explain things and show things and...
Now you can get a ton of things in his shop, and in a lot of the games he's extremely handy. However, he's a bit enthusiastic sometimes. He's known for his catchphrase. However, he's a bit enthusiastic sometimes.
So here's like any things. And then, okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. Now you can see how fast it goes because I'm gonna be reusing footage.
Make him sound like a bit of a crazy fella. Besides that, he's also an extreme workaholic, and these two.
So when you buy something,
He's insane for fucking very true. However, he's a bit enthusiastic sometimes. He's known for his catchphrases and sounds that make him sound like a bit of a crazy fella.
When do I have to do the thank you? Okay.
Fella.
Okay, this is what I'm cutting off. Because this is a big edit coming up. Like, I'm gonna have to go, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! That's what I'm thinking of doing instead of, it's one time I'm gonna do 4 times, like. Young gets off. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Distort the audio a little. There. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream for the time being, guys. I am gonna be continue working on the video later. But I'm not gonna stream it because otherwise you will know all the tricks and secrets. And if you want to know more, just contact me. You know, and if you want to start the streams, I'll see what I can do. Bye.